Now I talk about the chapter 13, output data. In this chapter I will talk about use spatial numbering to save files in different formats, print a draft copy of the final version of a document, print emails with a file attachment, print a table, query or report in a database, print a graph or chart. I'll talk about the first point, 13.1, saving documents. Version numbering. It is always wise to save each piece of work as you are producing it. You should save every 5 to 10 minutes so that if there is a problem, a hardware fault or power cut, for example, you only lose a few minutes work. It is always sensible to name your files with sequential numbers. For example, each chapter of this book was being written, each was saved with a different version number so that different versions can be identified. When producing your work, if you want to go back to something from an earlier version, it is always available. For example, here in this file is 2is, but what is the difference? One have a locker here and the other doesn't have a locker. Saving a document in different formats. Documents and data can be saved in different formats. In the earlier chapters, you have learned how to import different file types and how to export using different data types in Access. Saving a document has already been covered in earlier chapter, but to save a document in a different file, you have to click here in File, followed is Save As, or X in Info. In here you can select other formats that you want. Here convert, and here we'll have a lot of formats. This will open the most common formats that you may need to use are text format, RTF format. For example, git convert, it will convert to what you want to save here. Save the format, have a lot. Word, macro, Word 97, Word template, a lot of, and the more famous is the rich text format. The point 12.1 is done.